What's going on, y'all? It's the boy Mariko.
Million Mo Easy.
Clan Rue. And welcome to Straight Out the Basement podcast, episode 4, right?
4.
Episode 4.
Yeah.
You wasn't here last time, you know what I'm saying? You missed out. I don't know if you watched the pod. Did you watch the pod without us?
Nah, I was
hating. It be your own man.
You said I was hating. I was hating.
Do y'all go back and run back and watch the pod stuff? Have y'all watched all the pods?
Not the whole.
You haven't done a good job at sending us, you know what I'm saying, the links when they done, but you know, when you do,
He sent them when he already put them out, but
yeah, when you do,
I
low key, I'm really messing up because
we all not
subscribe
have
and all
YouTube.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
but you never sent us the YouTube and nothing like that. You just sent us the link to the first one. It was like,
And then you
it's
subscribe. And then you subscribe.
We didn't know if it was out yet. It was a private link or nothing until we discussed it the next podcast.
So now you're confused.
Yes. Yes.
Nah,
Usually, you know, we're told which
Some,
YouTube we're on. You know all of that.
Mm-hmm.
Not the whole thing, but I do agree.
So you haven't watched the whole.
I only watched one whole.
How long is our episodes?
So far it's 45 minutes. We aiming for the 2-hour mark. That's when we go. I feel like that's when we start streaming. When we start streaming, you know what I mean? We streaming in the next couple weeks. Y'all make sure y'all, you know, the real good friends of ours hit us up on the Patreon. You know what I'm saying? We have a couple little bonus goodies for y'all if y'all want to do the Patreon thing. You know what I'm saying? Support the pod, help the pod grow. We got renovations and stuff going on. I'm looking around. Y'all know what I'm looking at, but y'all gonna see. Stay tuned. Damn, man, it's been a week.
Yeah.
We was off for a week too.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? That felt kind of funny, but I wasn't gonna let it disturb my energy.
I was about to say, I thought y'all had the pod. What's up?
We had
Friday.
one pod
Yeah, Thursday.
when you was man down, and then what?
Shit,
Then he went out of town,
Yeah,
and then you
man.
was still man down. So I was just like, let me let everybody.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you guys the week off. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm a white man. And
Give
you know what I'm
guys
saying?
a week off.
I'm act like I'm the white man and say my guys can have a week off. You know what I'm saying? Like I own y'all and shit. You know what
You
I'm
can
saying?
just take the fucking week off like I did. What you talking about?
We got real Joe Budden in this.
You feeling that Joe Budden energy too much.
That's what I'm talking about. Like, I know what I'm saying. You know how white people just be like, yeah, I'm gonna let y'all get the week off, and man, they gotta cut that shit off. You don't work for nobody.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
We got you. We gonna get it right. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, we had been off for a week though. This nigga was itching the pod too. He called me like 2 or 3 times. Like, when you come back,
I forgot. I called him, asked him, and told you. And then one day I was thinking like, yo, where the fuck this nigga? Yo, hey, where you at? When you coming back? Okay, when you out of town? Like, yo, I forgot that day.
Like, yo,
bro, that nigga was.
you out of time.
He's like, nigga, you come back when? Alright, so when you come, bro, I just landed today.
He be switching the days up.
I just landed today.
This simple
bro.
fuck keeps saying I switched the days.
Keep it real. Alright, keep it real.
I done told him Monday through Thursday. For
That's
about
like
2
the
months
same day.
now. He been, motherfucker, you said it's Tuesday. Every time I
You
talk
know why
to
though? You know why? Because he done agreed to Tuesday and Thursday for like 3 weeks before he actually made it Monday.
Originally, it was Sunday.
Yeah, I was about
Exactly. Originally it was Sunday. Then we agreed on Tuesday and Thursday, and then he switched it to Monday and Tuesday.
Monday and Thursday.
Yeah, Monday and Thursday. So I'm like, bro.
But that made more sense because I remember we did talk about it. It's like, all right, Tuesday and then got Wednesday. We right back on Thursday. Like, nah, nigga. Monday and Thursday. It's cool.
So yeah, and plus you know the kids and all of that.
You
know
see,
what I'm saying?
look,
Make sure they out the way.
there you go,
Yeah.
worried about him.
Hey, nah, man, I gotta worry about us.
Exactly.
We done had baby
You ain't
interruptions
say
last
nothing.
episode, and I just
Yeah.
carried them.
You ain't say nothing when I got my interruptions too. Like,
Oh, y'all don't be saying that shit on camera.
Yeah.
We having
Yeah,
kids
you know what I'm
doing
saying?
army practice. And
Nah, bro. Last episode, my daughter was climbing under the camera to go over there, so you can't see her.
I remember.
Like,
oh, well,
nah, he wasn't here.
I wasn't in for the last one, but I remember the first one.
They had
I
baby
got
debates.
2 boys.
Yeah, I already know.
I already know, bro. You feel me?
A lot has happened in the week we was gone though. Like, you know what I'm saying? But personally, how you guys feeling, man? I know you was man down, had car troubles. You know
Oh
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah. That's always
you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a kid you gotta take care of.
Facts. You know what I'm saying?
Responsibilities.
That's a fact. I'm alright. Cool. You know what I'm saying?
Just came back from DC, you know what I'm saying? Fresh off the plane.
Nah, literally, nigga. I landed.
I see.
Today.
Jet lag, you know.
It ain't even all the jet lag. It's just like the traveling can tire you the fuck out.
It's annoying.
That shit crazy.
You never feel like you settled. You trying to get it together.
Bro, I got in. I unpacked. I can't. I'm not one of them people that can just leave my shit in the fucking suitcase for a couple days. I unpack soon as I land. Bro. Like unpacked. Thought I was gonna chill out for a minute. That was dead. He was like 3 o'clock. I'm like, alright, damn. I just finished unpacking. Just put up my last pair of socks. Like shit. Still was late here. Nigga. DC. I ain't gonna hold you. I miss home, but I was like, yeah, I gotta get back to Atlanta, bro. Cause
you really, when you go back home, you always realize why you left.
That's a fact though, cause bro, the
every time I go to New York, I'll be like, damn.
The type of text messages I was getting on my phone or the DMs I was getting, I was just like,
the energy,
bro, you are flaking right now. Like, cut it out. Stop what you doing, sweetheart. Like, that shit was bugging, bro. I said, you know what? Let me get back to Atlanta where I can focus on.
So you had lady troubles.
I wouldn't say they were trouble. It was just like, get out of here, sweetheart. Like, you're not about that. Like, you think just because I left and I came back that I don't know who you are. You're not about that. Cut it out. Like, that shit was whack. It was blowing me, bro. It's like a couple. I'm like, come on, you're still the same person. I left, not you. Like, what the fuck you talking about?
It kind of reminded me of a person you said something that happened like that before.
Yeah, shit
the little promoter chick.
Which is a couple of them.
Do you like that?
There's a couple of them. You living a little too vague.
Right.
Like promoter chick. Who?
You
better say there's a couple of them.
Huh?
Rounds with the curl.
That was a good pickup, bro.
Yeah, we gonna leave that there. I ain't even gonna make that a whole thing. Rounds with the Cheryl. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I gotta do with this lady. You know what I'm saying? Marika don't care.
I don't give a fuck either, bro.
No, come on, man. No. You don't know this guy.
Yeah, you don't know.
He's a hilarious guy.
It's not about him. It's about them.
It's not about him. It's about them.
We know this guy. We know them guys.
I have no
them guys.
And while you was out there, my bad to cut through.
No, you good.
When you was out there, you just say you went to Shorty show. I forgot her name.
Oh yeah, Asian Doll. So it was No Impressions, Love Bang, and Asian Doll at Club One. That shit cranked. It felt good to be back in the go-go. I ain't been to a go-go in I don't know.
Oh yeah, she opened up for No Impressions. Okay.
Yeah, so that No Impressions did their first set, and then Asian Doll came on, and No Impressions did their second set.
Hey, why did New Impressions jump DMV Hills and News? Was
it New Impressions?
I don't know.
I thought it was like some TLB shit.
You be having
TLB.
Why did
TLB?
What happened? I don't know. What happened?
It's go-go band shit. Some old DC shit you probably would have.
So the biggest vlogger in DC, DMV Hills and News, got jumped by a go-go band. Allegedly, because I don't know nothing. That's my man.
So there's go-go bangers.
He was there.
So that's there's go-go bangers, like
go-go bangers.
Yeah, that's what he just said.
Go. He said go-go bangers.
That's what he just said. Like, he got jumped by a go-go bangers. That's what you just said. Go-go bangers.
Go-go
bands.
Yeah,
okay.
You know, like,
y'all be, you gotta slow it down for me sometimes, bro. I'm like, go-go bangers. I'm like, there's go-go bangers now. They taking this go-go shit serious. They for real.
Nah, it's a go-go band. I forget what band it was. I thought it was like some rumblings or allegedly T.O.B.
Oh, you ain't watched the video? I didn't really watch it. I just seen the headlines. And I was just like,
I seen all the comments and shit when it, like, around the time that it happened. I just don't remember what band it was.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? But he was there. Shout out to DMV Hills and News. You know what I'm saying? Funny ass nigga. Shout out to L.
Oh, he was there?
He was there. You know what I'm saying?
That's alright. I'm glad he ain't let shit like that stop him.
He never do though, bro.
Facts though.
He never do like none of that shit.
He told me about situations and I'll be like,
He be like, man.
But he big as shit, bro. You not about to run up on a big ass nigga like that. And just
it ain't gonna be as sweet. It's like,
you know what I'm saying?
And it's the internet. You know what I'm saying? He understands the internet. So niggas will hype some shit. Because he'll get smack on there and be like, on the live and tell niggas what it, you know what I'm saying? Like his side of the story. Like, nah, niggas, they did this, that, and the third. I got hit. Blah, blah, blah,
and that's what I saw when the video came out. I just watched his rendition of what happened, his reaction to it. Basically, he was like, yeah, bro, if you look at the video,
right,
nigga, you know what I'm saying? I was jive ducking, I popped the bama, clutched them, boom, boom, and then they jumped me up, got up out of there. I'm like, okay, they ain't really do him down bad, like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you can't. I mean, I'm not that you can't, but bro, a nigga that's 6'6", bro,
like 280,
you know what I'm saying? 290. You're not just about to, you know what I'm saying?
And they actually tried to jump him.
Yeah, but he got up out of there, so you know what I'm saying. But
he ain't try to fake like, I'm dogging niggas. They ain't want to smoke.
Nah, he not even one of those guys, though, bro. That's what I respect about how he do it, bro.
Yeah,
a lot of people like analyze.
Yeah, they
like,
capped the whole shit down. Like,
yo,
I came out there, punched the nigga in the face.
Soldier Boy, the whole story.
As soon as I punched him, he dropped. Bow! Fell in my arm. His other man's tripped over his leg, kicked him in his head. That's the type of shit niggas be on, bro. I could never be on that shit, bro.
That should be funny. But no, the show was cool. It was good to be back in a good little environment. You know what I'm saying? Asian doll set. I was impressed.
Word.
I was impressed, bro.
Nah, Asian doll fake got the streets hot right now.
She's
Stop playing with Asian doll.
Word.
Yeah. She got that vibe.
As soon as she came up, phones came out.
Crazy.
And we actually was on the stage when she was up there. You could see, like, I seen it from on stage. Like, the crowd was really fucking with her. They was tuned in. It wasn't a whole bunch of
none of that shit.
None of this boo. Like,
none of that shit.
They was tuned in. That shit was cool. They was fucking with her. And then she cool as shit. She came up. She ain't had no Hollywood energy. You know what I'm saying? I was like, can we get a pic? She was like, sure. Boom. Throw the pic. You know what I'm saying? She out of there. Shorty was dope. I fuck with that.
That's dope. Shout out to the female artists. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, let me not be misogynistic. I was about to compare it to another female rapper, and then all the females gonna chime in and say, "Why y'all gotta compare our queens? Our queens." Shout out all the.
But you know, it's just, you know, hip hop.
Shea Butter Babies.
Hip hop period is competitive, bro. Even when we talk about rappers, we talk like male rappers. You feel me? We talk about who's better.
They gonna let him get away with that?
Nah, because that was crazy. I tried to, you know what I mean? I tried to help him.
You let him get away.
That was crazy.
Y'all gotta shout out the Shea Butter Babies, bro. You know the queens. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. I'm trying to be mature.
That's mature. Okay, heard you, bro. Yo, no hate on the Shea Butter Babies. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes when we talk about rap, you gotta talk about who's their competition. It's just rap. We don't think rap is competitive. Sport. Yeah, we a competitive sport, bro. Nobody could come out here and just make noise without somebody saying something. Whether it's for clout, because they feel like they turf or spots being taken. Like all type of stuff. People gonna say somebody gonna try to do something, drop an album on the same date. Like lame sucker.
So is that lame?
Sometimes it depends.
So
like when if Jay-Z do it to somebody like DMX, you know what I'm saying, and they on the same label, that's lame. That's kind of lame. You feel me? Like that's kind of lame. But if it's like somebody you sparring with, or like I said, it's competitive. Like
Kanye, 50.
Yeah, like you might.
That was entertaining.
Yeah, that's entertaining. So you know what I mean. It depends. You know what I mean.
So when it's taking it too far.
When you do it all the time, like they say,
yeah, like when you
they say, the Weeknd and somebody. It's like every time
when your
one
shit
drop
is based when your shit is based on somebody else, like if it's like you know what I'm saying, like your CVS is on here because Walgreens across the street.
Yeah,
you feel me? Like so every time you open a CVS, it's only because there was a Walgreens there. Like you know what I'm saying? Like every album you put out is to diss another man. Like you ain't put out nothing for yourself or to compete. You feel me? Like we could compete, but we still gotta do the shit for ourselves, dude.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I get you. So what about like a Tory Lanez? When it's taking it too far.
Oh my God, yeah, he been took it too far.
You think so?
First of all, he got caught crazy slipping on the Breakfast Club
With what?
freestyle where he sound exactly like what's gonna call this freestyle? What's his name? The little rapper. I said little. The rapper from New York, Don Q.
Okay.
No disrespect, but Don Q. He did he did a freestyle. I want to say
he copied his
Funk
flow,
Flex
basically.
freestyle, and
Okay.
copied a lot of his flow, even some of the bars too.
But that's what make you a good
around.
rapper. You can not necessarily say what they say verbatim, but use it the way they did it and do it better.
Nah, there's a difference when you copy the man flow.
I got you. You
Nah,
copy
yeah,
the
yeah.
whole-
Like you could say like a bar that was with Jay-Z's flow on some cool shit, like yeah, boy, you know what I mean, and then come back to your shit. But when you rap the whole thing, like you was trying to be sneaky, like you was really like trying to get away with it, like the whole joint, you really felt like it was you. That's when it gets weird. You know what I'm saying?
But isn't that his thing? Or like a Jacquees?
The problem with him,
They trolling.
The problem with him though is because he didn't blow up for his thing, so we never knew his thing before he blew up.
But his thing is doing you.
Nah, his thing was
Pause.
rapping. Hold on. Hold on. Hey, yo. Hold up. Nah.
Yeah, you don't want to dance.
His thing was rapping.
He was really missing the pot.
He was a rapper. You feel me? He blew up for doing a cover song, which you're referring to when he does his little cover joints.
Mm-hmm.
He blew up for the cover joints. So now you end up chasing these cover joints, but that's not you. So when he's trying to show the world him, I'm a rapper. Da, da, da. You feel me? We don't even know how you sound like. When he do a video, he sound like other artists, and we'll be confused. You know what I'm saying?
So you don't like Tory Lanez?
I didn't say that. I just said I feel like his approach as a rapper was confused because we didn't know who he was as a rapper before the singing ass nigga. You know what I mean? Like, so it's hard to know who you are.
Chris Brown, you know Chris Brown rap.
But we look at him different. But Chris Brown don't fight for the respect to be a respectable rapper. Yeah, well, Tory Lanez was beefing with niggas because he wants you to respect him as an artist, like you got as a rapper.
As you should. That nigga
As you should.
Boss.
Who Tory?
Tory Lanez is the boss.
I don't know yet. I haven't heard enough of him spitting. Yeah, I haven't heard enough of him spitting. I heard about a lot more of him singing. I heard more of him singing.
Tory Lanez is.
I pulled up a
top tier.
That nigga is nice.
I pulled up a lot of his rap records, and he always sound like another rapper to me. It's weird to me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why. He always sound like whether it's Drake. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you know something? I do gotta ask this question in regards to the entertainment industry with this music shit, right? This shit been going on for a long time, for real, for real. Like, this rap shit been going on for a long time. How many fucking different sounds do you really expect somebody to have? Everybody's going to sound like different. Someone.
But there's a difference between
you can say this person came
like
from that person and that person came from that person. There's a difference
between sounding like somebody and, you know what I mean?
Completely biting their shit, yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say. Tory Lanez do shit that's biting. Line.
Okay.
He does biting stuff. He don't just sound like
a nigga. In general,
that's what I say. There's niggas who are successful as
that line is thin as fuck.
There's niggas who's successful as rappers, and they might flirt the line, do a little thing here, boom, boom, and maybe a flow that was popping at the time. They jumped on the wave, whether it's auto-tune or something like that.
How many flows you can have?
But we're saying like I'm saying there's a difference between
I just don't like
might
niggas be
flow
like,
with shit,
you know what I'm saying? I just got a different sound, or
shit.
I'm different. Like, we've heard that before. You know what I'm saying? It may have been some years ago, and you got that influence from somewhere. You didn't just come out of your room with just your own sound. I don't see that in none of these.
But that's the thing. There's a difference between sound and maybe like somebody's talking. Like if somebody as a gangster rapper, there's only so much he could say in this gangster world. From Tupac to now, whoever you want to say, Pooh Shiesty is the gangster rapper right now. You feel me? You can only say so much. Only so many bitches. Only so many bottles. You feel me? But the difference is how cool and how unique you say it differently. But you're saying the same thing niggas done said for years.
I'm not saying about the flow, because you can flow it in a bunch of different ways.
But niggas are flowing exactly like somebody else. They're flowing exactly how you flowed. They even do the little and the ad libs. Come on, bro. That's different, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
ad lib is
Alright, when you play, let's say, everybody got their own little joint. I'm saying it does come out like that when you sucking it like that. Like, you feel me? Like, bro, that's what it is, bro. I'll call it how it is, bro. If you sound exactly like somebody on their song, to me, it comes off like you sucking them off, bro. Like, we always came with that energy. I don't know if it's as a New York shit, but if they did too much biting, we like, nah, that nigga's sucking them off. We would say it just like that, like, nah, he doing too much. You feel me? But he might get away with a song or two or a beat that we like, oh, yo, that shit sound like, yo. But we can tell he's not trying to do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to name names, but...
Is it fair when the bigger artists do that to the smaller artists?
Hell no. There's bigger artists that be on some sucker shit too. They'll take a whole artist style, a new artist too at that. And then for the 4 summers, they sound exactly like that artist.
And then just because you ain't heard about it.
Yeah, until they done dragged it out and it's not cool and not popping no more. Now that artist can't even live no more. You don't have no life in him because the one with the bigger fan base swallowed him up. Swallowed him up.
This nigga's getting crazy.
Swallowed him up, bro. It's sad, bro. Yeah. It's a shiesty game. You know what I mean? The game is so not told, bro. You feel me?
That's a fact.
You know what I mean? But it's tough. I don't know. I seen some artists might sound like they partners, and then they later grow into their own sound later. You know what I'm saying? But you could tell that they influenced heavy. Yeah, exactly. They influenced heavy by their partner. They come from the same place. They talk the same tone. You know what I'm saying? So it might sound like it. And then when they grow, you could see, oh, nah, this man got his own. But it's not like he's actually going with the blueprint and the format of this actual artist. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. There's a new guy. I don't even want to say names, but there's a new guy. He sounds just like Pop Smoke. Did you hear this guy?
Why are you being so fucking secretive?
I'm about to say that.
Oh, I just said it. I'm just saying I didn't even want to do that. I'm just saying, like, I don't. Come on, man. I'm just saying. It is what it is. It's my opinion. You feel what I'm saying? Yes, but I'm not here to just say no other day. I'm just saying I barely. What's his name? Something we could look it up. But the man sound just like Pop Smoke. Like, I'm talking about from the floor, see. And then the song, the beats, the elections, the everything. Like, come on, you from the same hood. You from, like, you know what I'm saying? It's just it don't feel right. It can't only be me when somebody like that will, you know what I'm saying? Like, especially how he went out. You know what I'm saying? It's one thing that these young boys might come out. It's a New York energy with the beats and all that. Like, it's almost like Str8, where they had the same beats, but you can tell, oh, this is FDB Duck. This is Lil Durk. This is, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can tell. But these guys, like, I'm talking about the flow, the ad-lib, the words, the wordplay. That's a little too much, bro. It's a little too much. I don't know.
Man, musical change.
It's a little too much, bro. I don't know, bro. What you think, man?
Man, it's all subjective. I haven't said nothing. It's subjective, man. It just depends, man. I wanna like go into detail with who you talking about.
Oh, but I'm being secretive though.
You are being secretive. You know what I'm saying?
But you don't want to go into detail.
I said I want to go into detail,
you want to,
but I'm not even going to press the issue. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to press the issue.
Yo, bro, it's sad, bro. It's tough, bro. I don't know, bro. And that's just, that's just one of the many others. There's a lot. There's some people
like Mo said, though, it's a fine line between, this artistry and like what you can do and what's popular, and you know what I'm saying? Like,
I do think it's become cooler to sound a little closer to what's cool, I guess. You know what I'm saying? But there's some people that do the reach. They do the extra, like, you know what I mean? It's just like, oh, nah, you sound just like him. Like, now we can see. Like, there's a lot of artists that sound like Lil Baby right now. Even coming up.
Like, I heard somebody say
underground
Lil Baby's feature is just as good as a Drake feature.
Right now, Lil Baby is the young Drake right now. For like the young hip hop, like,
you don't see it.
I can't get behind that way.
A young boy, right? A young boy that's a little street influence. He wanna be Lil Baby, like Lil Baby, not Drake.
Not knocking Lil Baby. I'm just saying, like in regards to versatility, because Drake can get on your track and do.
Oh yeah, but we're not even talking. We're not even talking about your track. He's saying feature.
A feature from Lil Baby.
So right now,
would do almost as good as.
I don't know if it would do almost as good in numbers wise, but for the culture, it can do good. Yeah, for the culture, because Lil Baby's putting you in front of
getting it. Like everybody.
Or what's his name?
Is based on a thing where they come down here making a Lil Baby feature. That's the thing you need to do. Yeah. That's a Drake move in a sense. You get what I'm saying?
That's the move.
But that's the move.
I can see that.
Lil Baby speaks to the youngins of the culture. Like, you know what I mean? If you're a young,
so that's what I'm saying.
Gangster boy,
so a lot of artists are coming
to be like they doing their hair and everything like it.
Bag, bro.
If you go to I'm not gonna say all that, in Atlanta showcase, you might see 4 or 5 artists that resemble in appearance, sound, and make music just like Lil Baby. I'm talking about dress and everything. Honestly, you feel me? Honestly, okay. So he has that effect on the culture, like, you know what I'm saying, on the kids.
So, but what I'm saying is, do you think it's beneficial? Like, not necessarily do you think it's beneficial, but is that a true equivalent? Like, can you right
it's
now?
Not equivalent. It's not equivalent.
All right, on a smaller scale, not on a micro scale, but on a smaller scale. So let's say right now you're an artist, you got whatever bag you got, and you move to Atlanta, and you want to pay Lil Baby. He want 50,000, 100,000, whatever he want.
What I'm saying is,
now you know you got a career after that.
If I'm a street-oriented artist and I talk about some of the stuff that Lil Baby talks about, then yes, that might be my market, but it doesn't work for everybody. Some people, Drake might, the broader audience to oversee than people who might understand the different type of music that Drake.
You're not gonna get a Drake
feature
on the artist as easy as you can get a Lil Baby feature.
That's fact.
You know what I'm saying? But that's what I'm saying, on the smaller scale. If you got that bag to come drop for Lil Baby, you know in your mind that you have a career now.
But I don't believe. Or no? I don't believe a feature can make you. Just like what's his name? 2 Chainz had one of the hottest features. It's up to you after to still do the business after. 2 Chainz had, hold on, I'm gonna get to this. Let me say that out. 2 Chainz had, I don't need nothing, I'm a ball. How many years before he ever blew?
But he was already on.
Yeah. What? No, he was not. He was never.
I was a fan on him then.
Hold on. Yes, wasn't as that's what I'm trying to tell you. That was a joint. That's what I said. That was his hit, right? But he didn't blow up until years later, until he really started saying 2 Chainz and remarketed himself. You get what I'm trying to say?
He was just on a smaller scale, bro.
Hold on.
You get what I'm saying? I was a fan of Titty Boy, bro.
Hold on. So you get what I'm saying? But you're asking is this person gonna get the equivalent? Like you just said, if I get a Lil Baby feature, I'm on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like if he got a Lil Wayne feature at that moment and still had to do work to get put on.
But he was already on.
He was not on. He was signed to labels and can't get nowhere. There's mad artists signed to labels, we never heard their music.
Bro, but
they signed to popular labels, they on the shelf, we never heard their music.
We talking about 2 Chainz though.
Okay, but we never knew his name was 2 Chainz, even when he did that song and he was a hit single.
Because he was Titty Boy.
And that's what I'm trying to tell you.
But we knew his name was Titty Boy.
Okay, so if you're talking about a young boy, right, who we don't know his name, there's mad people who never knew his name was Titty Boy. That's what I'm trying to say. Y'all might do a feature with y'all was looking up to him, but until he became, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, until he became 2 Chainz, we wasn't
equivalent, bro. That's a false equivalent.
How you're comparing it to a feature from Drake, and Drake, it come from Lil Wayne. So if you talking about Wayne is more of a equivalent feature, Wayne is a little more. Hold on, Wayne even does the other.
This is what I'm saying. We talking about a motherfucker who's in the game. He was in the game, bro. He's dealing with labels. Bro, I'm talking about right now. If you go drop a bag of Lil Baby, you know you in the game.
What? That's what I'm trying to tell you. There's no such thing as in. Look, anybody could be in the game.
Don't make you.
That's what I'm trying to tell you, because that don't make you in the game.
Dude.
Okay, so let me.
It's an already marketed thing.
Give me the I Love McCona song.
Okay, what's his name?
Who was on it too?
Drake. Fact. What did it do for I Love Marconi?
He took off after that.
No, he didn't.
He took that one song, bro.
Bro, he had
one song. Hold on. He was in the game.
Hold up.
His follower wasn't strong,
bro.
But that feature made him.
No, no, it didn't.
That
because he has nothing right now. How could you say that?
He can't follow up. But
that's exactly my point.
No.
What I said, hold on, that's exactly my point when I said it's the same way with 2 Chainz. You still gonna have to do work after that. We're saying that, if you do this feature, it's gonna put you on. No, it's already marketed, yes, but you still gotta get your name.
So you already on.
You can stand next to this nigga.
You already on.
That doesn't mean you're on.
You just gotta do the right things after.
To stay on.
That's what I originally said. I said, the work will just put you on. But that's what you said. It's not putting
a feature will put you on.
What I'm saying is, good marketing could put you on. That's what feature is. It's
what
marketing.
y'all think about it? Hold on,
I'm saying. Drake is an artist that's already marketed. All you're doing is putting your songs in front of the millions of people that follow Drake. If you did good marketing, you could put your same music in front of millions of people and you would still be on in the same way, but hold up. It would actually be on you because the people like your music now. Hold on. The million people that...
Give the example of that artist. So we're saying the feature, right? The feature will put you on in this sense. You got the marketing already.
Okay, all right. So you have artists that blow all the time. You have artists that blow all the time because of a viral moment. So it's another moment that gets them the fan base that puts them on, as y'all trying to say, that gets them the light where people are watching you, but you still got to put in the work after. You got Bobby Shmurda. You got many artists that, just even Roddy Ricch. All Meek heard the song and was like,
I got to make a viral moment.
I'm not saying that.
Lil Baby the bag.
No, this is marketing. Hold on. No matter what, we're talking about marketing. That's why I brought it down to that. A viral moment is marketing itself.
Trying to go viral for a long time.
Huh? I said
not saying that it don't work, and
I'm saying marketing. A viral moment is not always.
But what he is
saying,
Lil
Baby was wearing a diaper on his head. That's marketing. The Baby. This is what I'm trying to tell you. Everybody has a plan when they drop shit. Hold on, your plan could be pay Lil Baby. Hold on, your plan could be pay Lil Baby or play what you call it. But that doesn't mean you're on. That's your rebuttal was that means you're on.
I disagree. I feel like if I do it, listen to me right now. Let's just hypothetically say a bag get dropped off for 100,000, and I link up with Lil Baby in the studio and say I got 100,000. Let's do a song together. We do a song together. I know in my mind that once I do this song, I'm gonna put bookings and featuring in my fucking Instagram.
Does that mean you gonna get booked?
Yes.
No, it does not.
Yes.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. Until you prove that you're still somewhat of a fucking good artist, likable, good appearance, all these other things that have to do with a star.
Put one picture on Instagram, put bookings and features, and drop a song with Lil Baby right now. Niggas are thinking how to.
That's cap, and niggas keep thinking that it's true like that. I bet you can go on World Star Hip Hop. There's mad artists that have
agree. The reason why I slightly agree is simply because it's a play on the psyche,
bro.
So what you're gonna see is one picture, booking. Bro. Information.
Even if
got
it's
the song,
3 pictures.
Got the song a little bit. So niggas gonna be like, well,
artists.
what does this nigga do to even get in that situation?
You know
let me find out. The only way I can find out is by booking.
Don't let
if they still don't have hold on, let me finish. If they still don't have nothing to attach to you, to grind to you, and to actually buy into you as a fan. No, there's no.
You just won't be on for long. But you're on.
Bro, that's what I'm trying to tell you, bro. Y'all make it seem like, come on, y'all make it seem like there's you're on, you're off. Like, what?
The first time I ever heard.
Nah, what are you saying?
The first time
you have a fan base? Do you actually cultivate an actual fan base for you as an artist where you can continue making music for yourself? Because you can have a song with a major artist, but that's the only song that people look to you for, and they never gonna invest into you because you never prove to them that you're a good enough artist. And until you do that, which is the work that you gotta put in.
Everybody don't think that complicated, bro.
What? But there's plenty of artists that made Drake and they never went
song and be like, I like that song, and now I follow that person.
Bro, but this is what I'm trying to tell you. Just because he followed you does not mean you're on. Does not mean they're buying your merch. Does not mean they're investing into your career.
I'm talking about investing. I'm talking about let me go find their song. Let me go look up their album. Oh shit. Let me go buy their merch. That happens when you do a feature with a major artist.
Yo, bro.
Especially if the music is
good.
Don't let
example. I'm gonna give you a perfect example. Was you listening to Young Blue before that song with Drake?
No, bro.
When they did that song with Drake, bro,
I didn't listen to Young Blue song with Drake until I seen him on Vlad TV talking about the future to make me go say, yo, let me go.
You know what's so crazy? I love that you brought that up. You know I respect about.
And we was about to book him.
You know I respect about
had the price before and after.
You know what I respect about Young Blue? Because he did the marketing different on that. He didn't even put Drake in the video. You feel what I'm saying?
Because he can't afford it.
Hold on.
Just like Jay don't be in niggas'
All right, listen. Y'all love to say a nigga didn't do it because he didn't afford it. But he did afford the feature. All right? So I'm not going to check his bag. Okay. Well, I'm not going to check his bag. Let me finish. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm trying to tell you is you got to think about, and it's exactly what we talking about with McConan, and y'all want to skip over it like, because you thinking that all the marketing comes from Drake. But you got to understand the bad that comes too when you do get a feature for Drake and his face is all over it, and sometimes he takes your style too and all that shit off the shit. What it does to the artist after. That's why I say I could name artists that done features with Drake and Lil Baby that never went nowhere. 42 Doug was already a little popping before he got his feature and then still
I ain't
elevated.
heard a 42 Doug song since I heard the Lil Baby song.
That's you.
That's the first time I heard.
That's you, but his name was
Lil Baby. Oh shit, that's
his name was already. But look going in. He was already putting work.
Who was 42 Doug? Let me go check out his shit.
Okay, but his shit still had to be hard after when you got there, and he still had to have a package already, or still putting in consistent
for whoever
work
was fucking with him
to make you really fuck with him. You know what I'm saying?
But he did that, bro. 42. I'ma go and say 42 Doug was an underground artist until he got on the song with Drake, and now he's a commercial artist.
I still would say he was a working artist. That's why I say when you say like, yo, this nigga could just put you on. Hold on. When you say like, yo, I could just pay somebody a feature and they could just put you on, that doesn't necessarily mean that person is a working artist. So not every underground artist is a working artist. There's mad people who blow up every day from artistry, from rap, hip hop that wasn't rappers before. Even some of the people we like. You know what I'm saying? They gangsters come from the streets. They never been on some rap shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? But they might have the bag.
Yeah, but
they might have a bag because of the street shit to invest into, you know what I'm saying? The feature, like for even 42 Doug. You know what I'm saying? So boom. Okay, now because of your brand and your overall image, it matches to what you put out. You feel me? Mm-hmm. And you was already working and you're still working to complete that. So then now we stick to you. There still has to be.
You want to know what the disconnect in this conversation is? You're speaking as an artist. We're speaking as consumers. So if I see your name next to this mainstream artist, I'm going to go check it out as a consumer.
That's the thing.
The artist, you're like the marketing.
That's not true though, because as an artist, I had to learn the marketing and all that. So hold on. Yeah, but hold on. I'm saying I had to see both sides. I had to see the both sides, all that. So I have to look at it as a consumer too. And when you think about a consumer, when you think about people like, let's say Trinidad James, who drops one hit single, when you could say, yeah, he was on, but is he on?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
He got a show on Complex. I say he on.
Oh my lord. Oh, so now we talking music, or are we talking like which one are we talking? Now I'm saying
he works in a commercial.
A person could work a commercial industry, never did music. Are we talking music? Because you said if somebody did a feature with something. Hold on. This is why I say y'all talking about attention. Y'all talking about attention, or y'all talking about a music career, or that's why I'm saying that's the disconnect. Because y'all thinking of media attention and that mad people can see it, but that doesn't mean people are still invested.
I think he probably could still try to release music.
What I'm saying is when you say, yo, if somebody do a feature with Lil Baby right now and he's getting on, you're talking about the attention that he's getting from that, and now he can profit it. He can somehow profit it. Yeah. Supposedly, depending on the artist with it, and to monetizing it to where he can.
You can profit it. You can have you can literally be a bumfuck nigga on the street. Go get a haircut, get a Lil Baby feature right now, and you will be on. You will double. If you play it right. I'm not saying it's going to be automatic. I'm not saying.
But yo, you see you're contradicting your statement.
Because point, bro. You talk for a long ass time, bro. Let me finish my point.
You're contradicting.
I'm not contradicting, bro. If I was a bum nigga and I got some bum off the street, bro, let me cut your hair, bro. I'm gonna pay for this Lil Baby feature for you, and you gonna do everything I tell you to do. and you ain't gonna do nothing. We gonna post this song. We gonna get it published, and it's gonna be out. We gonna make the profits off of it.
What you're talking about. Not everybody's willing to do what needs to be done. That shit takes mad sacrifice.
But we not talking about none of that. That's not what I asked you. That's not what I asked you. You being technical as fuck for no reason.
No, but you saying,
I asked you about a video and you started talking about how much memory you can hold. I don't care about that.
I'm saying, you saying, are you on? I'm saying, what you saying? Somebody has attention. That don't mean you're on. If you don't have merch set up, you can't capitalize on merch.
You just said
if you didn't have none of these set up, how you gonna capitalize on it?
Stop.
Because I can move forward.
You said it's a bum from the streets.
I can move forward with a plan.
That doesn't mean it's gonna connect. Because you had a little baby feature, you gotta have something else to make people connect.
Listen,
it's gonna come.
You just said
hopefully. There's a lot of people that didn't come for.
You just said if you have attention, does that mean that you're on?
Yes,
it does.
Ludacris started doing movies. We ain't never gonna say he wasn't on.
That's not true.
So why do we have? Why is the term influencer so heavily used and everyone's trying to be one right now?
I love that we got to that. And you know,
you're on. You have attention.
You know, actually, we're actually in the stage right now.
Niggas will say Dame Dash not on right now. I beg
I would never say that.
But
Dame Dash is doing movies. He's doing all type of stuff.
He ain't rapping like he wanted to.
He never been a real rapper.
He got a rock band.
He
still does that
music. He was always been a film director and all this stuff. He's still doing that. He stays in his lane. That's what I'm trying to tell you. But when you say, and that's why I say you
multiple things.
You're changing.
So are you saying you gotta stay in that lane in order to be on?
No, I say that the question comes off confusing because
the clarity of it.
Yeah, because you're saying music.
Attention is on.
Okay, for y'all. I don't believe that.
For the sake of the conversation, when we say on,
I don't believe that.
You can take it.
I don't believe that. There's a lot of people that had attention and we perceive them to be on, and then they're not on. A person could put 4 or 5 videos out.
You didn't do what you needed to do with the attention.
That's what I'm saying. But that contradicts him saying that, you automatically on if you get a feature from Lil Baby.
You were automatically.
That's a contradiction.
You were automatically put in a space to do anything going forward from that feature.
So then you say, hey, you're gonna have a whole lot of attention. You're gonna have a whole lot of eyes looking at. That doesn't mean you're on. That doesn't mean That doesn't mean that your other music hits. That doesn't mean you're gonna have. That doesn't mean none of that.
But that's what I said. You only took it to music, right? That's why we got to broaden.
That's why
that hit. But this T-shirt might sell.
That's why I said. That's why I said.
You know what I'm saying? Like
that's why I said.
Yeah, that's what the clarity. Give me the clarity.
Yo, but he's saying
hey, somebody
from the
streets.
A bump from the streets. He's slapping with a thing. He's not selling no T-shirts. He's not doing none of that shit that you're talking about. That comes from a working person, and that's not coming. You don't want to be technical. You saying I could smack somebody from the streets who never did nothing, a little baby feature, and he's on just because he got attention. Nah, bro, there's people who die for attention, bro, and they still ain't on. I was trying to get to this. We're actually right now where they're going to start putting out a lot of studies of people who actually been, hurting, conflicting themselves, killing themselves, going crazy. Hold on, let me finish. Off these influencers, you know what I'm saying, who we perceive as influencers because of the world.
Walmart?
Because the world
trying to prank somebody?
Bro, you for real?
He got shot. The nigga got shot.
You gonna cut me off for that?
It's the same shit.
Oh, for that same
shit? Niggas is dying for clout and fame, baby.
And that's what I'm trying to tell you, because just because somebody has followers and it says he's an influencer, hold on, doesn't mean they actually influence people. Because there's people paying for followers and all that shit. Hold on, get what I'm saying.
Yeah, damn, is this the Flop podcast where he just gonna preach and be like, oh, got that whole podcast, man?
Go ahead then, bro.
This is the thing. The
you can speak passionately, but damn.
The term influencer is just a new way of saying it, because back when we was growing up, they were just socialites. All they had was attention. What the fuck did they do?
But it didn't affect us like how, I'm not going to say all of us.
That's because everything is so digital now. And
that's what I'm trying to say.
It's a different thing on the site.
It's different. You got people listening to what people say online.
But we're not talking about, respect to what you were saying about how people are harming themselves, et cetera, or the Walmart shooting. But I'm just talking about just growing in the industry in general. They were just socialized. What the fuck did you really do? But you had attention. You were on. That's all you had was attention. You were on. You know what it is? Eyes on you. You're on.
That's what I'm trying to say.
That's all it is.
That's what I'm trying to say. There's people who can have even a viral moment and not know how to capitalize it. There's people who could drop a dumb little video and they get the same attention from a little baby picture. You get what I'm saying?
Perfect example. I have a little cousin.
They just got some eyes looking at them. They have to do something else or did something else to make them on. The work has to come from something else.
You want to know how I know for a fact this? I'm gonna take it personal. I have a little cousin went viral for a dance video. I'm pretty sure you've seen it. The Ayo and Teo shit. My little cousin went viral on that.
Okay, hold on.
Flew out here, did the video with him. That's it, right?
Mm-hmm. That's work. Okay. How many videos did she did that before we doing dance? Nothing. That was the first time she ever did a dance video.
He did one video, made him viral.
Okay.
They seen it and they was like, "Oh, this kid is dope." And they put him in the video just to have he had a little cameo, real short cameo in the video. He stopped dancing completely after that.
He's on.
He's on because I can still say he's on because he went into this gamer shit that everybody does. He plays his game, he posts his little video, and guess what? Same amount of likes and comments on his gaming shit has nothing to do with his dancing shit. He's not doing anything but being a kid.
But what I'm trying to tell you is,
he's on.
But the work that he's doing comes from the gaming. The people who like him and follow him on the gaming is because of his gaming, not because of
his followers came from that dance.
No, the eyes, the attention came from the dance. His followers, the people who actually follow you, the fans, the fanatics. It's for a specific reason. If you don't have that, they
can just love that one thing, bro.
Yeah. No, I'm telling you, they can love that one hit. There's mad people, one hit wonders. They love that one hit, and then that's it, bro. They're not investing.
As a good example, bro. He used to be the biggest prospect, but he still has a cult following because people just wish one day he'll make a crack ass
Joel Santana's on fucking Love and Hip Hop every chance he's doing freaking 3 shows a night in New York. Hold on, he's still performing 3 shows a night, walkthroughs, and pulling up with his wife. What are you talking about? Who's always on the internet? Come on, bro. There's mad work being done, bro.
But he's not on from a song, though. So he's not on, right? Wasn't that your argument?
That's my saying. That's what I'm saying. Musically, he's not on. That's like 50 Cent. Musically, he's not on. That's what I'm trying to say.
With good music, you being on or not. You know what I'm saying?
It comes with good product, period. That's why I keep trying to get to. You could be having all the attention in the world. If you don't have a product that people can actually buy and stick to and all that, you can't sell your appearance for that long. Unless you keep up those freestyles with Lil Baby or keep attention with every other rapper that some girls might do or You're not going to keep that. There's people not going to invest into you for long. That doesn't mean you're on just because you got attention. No, there has to be some business, some work that's keeping you on. Whether it's, like you said, that nigga had a t-shirt, or that nigga was doing gaming.
So basically drop the feature and then work like you're supposed to do.
Or not and that's what I was getting to. Because you said it like you could do it. Not everybody has that work.
I'm not saying that everybody don't have it in them.
He's saying that it's that easy to do with just the feature. You can be on.
That was the whole thing. That's why I said you got super technical for no reason. I super disagree with that for the same reason I'm saying. You still gotta have something that people to stick to. The people that you want to follow you, they'll unfollow you in 2-3 days or 2-3 months when that song is not lit no more. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, when they stick around, it's for some other reason, and it might be something else that you do that's dope that keeps them sticking around. But it's something that you provide. Yeah, but you just saying it might be something that you do that's dope.
Maybe, but that's what I'm saying. You're not on that one thing.
You got 1,000 followers, right? You got 5,000 followers. You do your feature with Lil Baby. Next thing you know, you had
100,000 followers.
You had 100,000 followers, right? Mm-hmm. You're not going to go, whether it's 2 or 3 days, 2 or 3 months, or 2 or 3 years, you're not going to go back down to 5,000 followers. It's not happening.
If my content is trash and I keep putting out trash content,
you're not going back down to 5,000 followers, bro. It's not happening.
I don't believe it, bro. If my content
95,000 people are not going to take their time to unfollow you after they follow you. Let me give you
a good example, right?
And they looking your shit up. Let me give you everything you did once you did.
World Star Hip Hop has millions of followers. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. World Star Hip Hop is where we go to, like almost like 160.
I don't think that's it no more.
If some people are going there subscribed and they're going there for the hottest videos whenever they drop. Mm-hmm. That's exactly what we used to do for 106 Park. For the culture. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Where else are you going for a platform? For videos, music video, for artists. They actually, hold on. They drop, every artist video drops for 24 hours first on World Star Hip Hop. You just be saying things, but you're not saying with facts. On 106 and Pip, any hot artist right now, Lil Baby, all of them, their hottest video is dropping for 24 hours on World Star Hip Hop first, before they even put it on their first platform. So World Star Hip Hop is that place. We can look that up. That's facts. You agree with it because you know it's true. But anyways, may not know that detail with it, but you get what I'm talking about because you've seen it.
That's what I said.
Anyways, so World Star Hip Hop, people are going to there. You might have an artist like, let's say, Blueface, right? Blueface dropped 4 to 6 songs before he got Tatiana. You feel me? So the attention is World Star Hip Hop because it has millions of fans, subscribers, everything. Everybody's in there. But nobody actually bought into you and actually said, I'm going to really fuck with it until... And of course, it's not like the thing, but you're still in front of the same people. You feel me? Until you got that one song where we can actually stick to. You feel me? And then boom, now you're on. You feel me? Now you're on. That's like some artists. I use Trinidad James. A lot of people you when your hit was there, you gonna say a nigga on just because he had one hit, but then his career was a failure. His actual music career was a failure. He didn't make no money. He owes the record label, and he's dead. And he's in the jail. You talking about I Love McConan. I Love McConan had to shadow Drake. Never came out with a real project after that. He dropped the video, was crying. He can't even name the nigga's name. He thought it was Illuminati. No, facts, bro. In the video of what Drake did to him, you can look that up too. And then we're acting like he had just had a career and his career was made after that. Nah. Migos, after they did their Versace video, they kept the grind up, but they already had Migos popping before Drake, and they did that feature. That's what I'm saying. You thought 42 Doug, yeah, you might not have known him worldwide, but in the South where he was at, regionally where he was at, his shit was already popping. That's so why you know if I do the Lil Baby feature right now, already people back me up. So then it's gonna connect now because my image, which is a gangster image.
500 hardcore fans right now. You got 500 hardcore fans right now.
And that's why I said it depends on your situation. Because if my
you got 500, can we agree that you got 1,000 hardcore fans right now?
You got a hardcore. Definitely not a hardcore. I'm trying to get to that. I'm trying to get to that. People that's hardcore, bro, are buying at least an album, merch, and everything, like multiple, and paying for tickets.
You don't think if you do a Lil Baby feature right now, if I say, look, I got 100,000, I'm gonna invest in you and get this Lil Baby feature, you're not gonna say you won't, bro? My song might be.
Ooh, I'm glad you just said that. Remember, we was talking behind the scenes. We've been on this fucking topic for a long ass time. I'm glad you used the word investment. I need you to invest.
Oh yeah. You gonna put it on camera.
You talking about this investment shit?
Yeah, right.
You want to tell me on camera?
Yes.
Right, what?
Right here. The date is in. You know what I'm saying? I just need your investment. Wealth All Weekend ATL. It's here, nigga. I got the date.
You said what?
Got the fucking location that we need. Wealth All Weekend ATL.
Okay.
Shake on it.
What's that about?
Shake on it.
I ain't shaking on shit. I ain't shaking on shit unless I know what's good.
Man, you already know.
Because he'll ask me for $5,000. You're like, yo, I need it right now.
5 bands, right?
How many people? What's going on?
Wealth All Weekend, man. Well,
I got something on it. I give that.
Okay. right. Cool. We can work with that. We can stretch that motherfucker penny to a dime. Yeah, Wealth All Weekend, bro. We set the date June 25th through the 27th. Wealth All Weekend ATL. We got a location, you know what I'm saying? We got the pool. Y'all know the annual pool party is going to be.
This might be a nice time to stunt.
It's going to get crazy.
It's a nice time to stunt.
It's my fucking 30th, too. I'm going stupid.
Mm-hmm. You had the show. A lot has transpired since we been gone.
Yeah.
You had the show.
Hold up. I had a show and then I
didn't go to Colorado, but you went.
I went to DC.
You went to DC.
I got some content and, you know what I'm saying, shout out to the business.
I didn't end up going to Colorado. We ain't talking about that. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody, the whole time niggas was hitting me like, yo, you said on the pod you going to Colorado. So now I feel like a lame. It fucking snowed. It was 4 feet of snow in Colorado. So I was like, I ain't getting stuck.
Or I heard it was really 40.
Huh?
Is it 4 or 40?
4.
It was 4.
Yeah, your spouse said.
It was
spouse said 40. I was like, God damn. See, that's it all wrong.
Extra, you know.
Yeah, she was extra.
Yeah, I just ain't gonna get stuck out there. Like, yeah, just being in the cold.
He probably stretched it like, oh, it's 40.
Yeah.
Nah, I didn't even know. I don't plan trips, bro. I just tell you. That's
just go. Just go. I hate this like people like, yo, bro. Damn, we gotta plan something, bro.
It's good when you ain't got that.
Nah, it's cool when you don't have to worry about, you know what I mean, plans and shit there. But
just tell me.
Well, I love to. I like to at least know what's going on.
Tell me what time I'm waking up. Where we going today? Oh, I bet.
That's true.
Oh yeah, you did say we was doing that. Okay.
I don't even remember. The
show.
I don't even remember which show. Cause the last show I ended up fighting a promoter. I ain't even.
That's the show I'm talking about.
Yeah, I didn't even perform at that show. I didn't even get into that show.
What are you talking about?
Yo, that's a fact, bro. Hey man, everybody's different, but certain people they got lines you cross and they gotta show you what it is.
So what was the line he crossed?
Business. You know what I mean? He what we agreed on behind closed doors was not what when I came over there. You know what I'm saying? Was transpiring, and then
he owes you some money.
Yeah, and then they get to hollering all crazy because of everybody just to try to make the people move the attention. You know what I'm saying? Take the attention and suppress and control the moment. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I mean? But I was trying to stay level-headed through it. You know what I mean? We talking, we end up talking in the corner, then we talking outside, but the man started talking crazy, threatening. You know what I mean? I'm a skinny guy, so you get to threatening, you walking to me all crazy. Yeah, I'm gonna be the first one to pop. You feel me? And it is what it is. Like, that's a fact. You know what I mean? I've never been scared of that. Don't give a fuck. I'll die for my respect. You know what I'm saying? I didn't like the situation that went down, how it went down because of the people I was with. And, you know what I'm saying? All of that. But at the end of the day, you can't let anybody, you can't let certain people cross certain lines. Because if not, it's like you don't want to gotta deal with it later, honestly. You know what I'm saying? Like, as soon as you do that, it's over. You know what I mean?
So what was the end result of that particular?
I think it was just a good learning lesson for me. Like, you know what I'm saying? To make sure I have everything businessly in the background handled perfectly. You know what I'm saying? I didn't handle them like I would handle people normally because I had worked with him already in Florida, multiple gigs and stuff like that. So we had a different type of relationship, you know what I'm saying? But I'm learning more and more that relationship and business shit is very hard to, you know what I'm saying, get it right sometimes, you know what I'm saying?
You deal with janky promoters, eh?
Janky promoters is not it.
They not it.
That's the difference between
traffic guarded and all type of shit.
Because that shit was kind of janky. The whole situation. Even when I went in there. Man. You didn't even go in there. I didn't even go in. Yeah. And that shit was janky.
You didn't make it in the building?
I didn't even make it in the building, bro, because once you start talking to some shit that's not what we talked about, I don't even want to be in there. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, most artists will concede to what he say, and they'll just go just because they want to do their art. Just because they want to rap. And they'll use that against you. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I'm so much more than that, to me, personally. So I'm like, I don't give a fuck about that. But now when you disrespecting me, now I gotta be a man. You know what I'm saying? But either way, you know what I mean? It's like, I don't like control. That's one thing I don't like.
Yeah, he told me.
He told you?
Slightly how he was like, when I went in there and it was just like,
Yo, I don't know when he hopped outside. I'm like, what? We already done fighting, rolling on the ground, all this tussling and shit. I hear him in the background like, yo, I got a $5,000 camera. I was like, what the fuck going on?
Security kept trying to test me. I'm like, bro, don't touch me. You know what I'm saying? He kept trying to like back me up. I'm like, bro, don't touch me, bro. He's like, man, I'm just making sure. I'm like, bro, I got a camera on me, bro. Like, you keep getting close, like I'm gonna clutch you, bro. Cause he kept trying to hit me with this and move me out the way and shit. Like, bro,
I was wondering what the hell going on, because I was like, yo,
you know what I'm saying, nigga? I'm going to the car, bro. Like,
I know the promoter, so it's like, I know you ain't come out here with nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like that. You feel me? So boom, it's me and you, bro. You feel me? But one of the security guards, they end up like pulling my legs off type shit. You know what I mean? So I don't know if that's the nigga he was tussling. But at that point, they're just trying to like stop the fight. Like, yo, I've been tussling for mad long. Let's just, you feel me? Mm-hmm. But it wasn't like niggas was trying to jump me or some crazy shit like that. You feel me? It was just me and him. Bam, bam, boom, oh, boom.
Niggas rolling around and shit.
Yo, bro, I got you. Yo, fact. But this motherfucker's a big ass nigga though. This is I hate that shit.
Hey, bro, but get the fuck off me, though.
Yo, just get the fuck. You trying to get a leg loose? You trying to get an arm loose? Like, yo,
shimmying, bro. Yo, the fuck up and
that's one thing about
lose, yo, bro. Like, we go about our night.
That's one thing about being a little nigga. Niggas will always try to feel like they could grab you.
Tussling.
Niggas,
I don't like tussling.
I don't like it, but you have to sometimes. You know what I mean? I don't like being tussling too. I'm a little nigga, but I'm an older little nigga, so I still got some strength on me too. Like this nigga. Like this nigga, no cap. This nigga big as fuck. He's supposed to be dogging me. You were there. He's supposed to be dogging me on the ground. He's supposed to be dogging me, bro.
You should never be tussling for longer than 45 seconds.
Yo, bro. Yo, the security guards had to you know what I mean? Like, let's stop.
Hold on.
This nigga's not good.
Man, damn.
He's not good. He's not good.
He put a time and everything.
Yo. No,
not good, bro.
Facts. But I think
no
there was a car or some shit. I don't know.
At that time, I was like, alright, you ain't really trying to fight. Get the fuck off.
That's what it is. Like you a big nigga, so you really putting most of the weight.
I've had a fight where
if you really wanted to get up,
we was wrestling for a long
time. That's why I say you gotta be ready for whatever it comes. But it is retarded. Yeah, I don't like that wrestling.
Cause we in the field and motherfuckers, it's like 30 motherfuckers outside.
It don't matter, bro. What are you wrestling for?
No. Cause they was just like, y'all just gonna fight. We all gonna stand.
35 feet. You bigger than me. So you stronger than me.
He just
what you wrestling for?
Like, we was throwing them, but
it's cause niggas get,
you know how
niggas get a couple hits and don't want to. They don't want to fight you. They don't.
Right.
Bro, that's why I'll be like,
grab your legs.
I'll be quick. Yeah, like bro. I understand. I'll be quick to. Oh shit. You feel me? So I understand how it get, but like, bro, you a big guy. Like, you know what I mean? If you wrestling, you supposed to be like, boom.
None of that, bro. If we on the fucking ground, it's going
what you gonna do? Stop wrestling me?
Nigga,
that's what you gonna do.
30, 45 seconds of tussling, bro. It should be an opening for you to actually swing, bro.
My nigga, he might try to swing one off, and then you grab that, and then now you trying to get a kick off. It's going back and forth, like, you know what I'm saying? Like Marika know.
I ain't playing these Marika properly, bro. You swing, alright, grab that, bro. It's a combo.
Bro, that's time.
I ain't got all day.
Nah, bro. A nigga done caught your arm there. You know how it is in wrestling. That shit is strategic. You feel me? You got the arm wrestling. Like, you got your arm loose, they grab the arm. You know what I mean? You got your leg loose, they grab it. Like, it's a back and forth, pull and tug, especially if you wrestling with somebody that.
But the key is to have enough stamina.
To last to where you can finally get loose.
Now I'm at the point where if you want to wrestle, we can wrestle.
That's what the security guards was avoiding. They had to just pull me over because I'm still, you know what I mean? They telling the nigga like, yo,
I will say
beat this nigga up, bro. Because
they was expecting
the trash,
and he got him, but he like, you're not doing nothing, bro. What are you doing? You're not finna do nothing, like, bro. You on top of me, but I'm still trying to lock him up. You can't punch me. You can't do nothing. What can you do? What? You're in a fucking You're in a crab bucket right now. If you weighed about 40 more pounds, though, you could have flipped this big ass over.
I did, we jumped in. We broke into the car. There was a car next to us. There was a lot of shit. You was there, nigga. I'd have flipped it up. We doing all of that. We doing all
That's
of
what
that.
I'm saying. You guys
really happened
20 pounds of muscle,
Brody,
10 more pounds of fat, and then you gonna be able to flip that big ass.
They seen what happened. I got that boot loose. And I was about to kick his head in, and the motherfucking security guard grabbed my leg. That's big facts. Cause I was like, oh, what? I missed the first one.
Mario.
I dropped the second one on his back. You feel me? So now it's like, ooh, you feel me? They don't want to see that happen. You know what I'm saying? Now it's, whatever. Whatever. Y'all would look crazy if y'all try to jump me, cause y'all big as fuck. You feel me? Y'all big as fuck,
that
bro.
Nigga sound like a Mario character. I got my leg.
Yo, that's what I'm saying. They be trying to crack little niggas up. You ain't finna put me in a pretzel, nigga.
I ain't going into Cass County no more. I'm gonna tell you that.
I'm dead. So it's not having to do nothing with the county, bro. You know what I mean? You gotta just watch the people and people you do business with. I learned that too. Even after that situation, I'm starting to learn to assess people's characters a little bit more, like way quicker. You feel me? So you know not to fuck with them. You know what I mean? Before it gets deeper. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because a lot of niggas shit, you be like, yo, what the fuck? And sometimes you want a nigga to be better than they want or they know for themselves. And that would be the frustrating part. It could be somebody you love. You trying to get them to do a job or something like, bro, you getting funny. That that nigga does not care about whatever you put in front of him. And there's nothing you could do that make him care.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You be mad, you try to tell him you know what I mean, a story, you try to, he's not ready and he's not gonna get that. And you'll be ready and you'll be in a worse position trying to help a nigga than even being like, yo, fuck you, I don't wanna work with you. Then just cut a nigga off sometime. You feel me? Me trying to talk to you, we don't end up in a fight. If I was just like, yo, bro, forget it, bro, I got somebody else to do it, we'd have just kept it moving. You feel me?
Yeah. Hell yeah. Y'all seen, what the hell is Quando Rondo in the mall?
Hell nah. That nigga still pop out?
That's the whole thing right now. He was in the mall and he seen some bitches. Well, he didn't want to take pictures with him. Or no, he was mad because they didn't want to take pictures with him.
Wait, what? So you walking around the mall and trying to ask people for pictures?
Yeah, I don't know how it went. I guess
he's thinking, I guess, you know, he wants the attention.
So my question is, are you collecting
I was
$8
saying,
million?
attention is a needle,
Wait,
bro.
what?
Are you collecting the $8 million? You see Quando Rondo.
You said earlier you're not incriminating none of your friends.
No, I truly wonder, like, if I was to beat Quando Rondo up on camera.
Bro, you gonna get shot. You like, come on, bro. The niggas is not fighting. They not taking a loss like a man. Says some
If I catch him slipping, and I just get him and I beat him
bro,
up.
I don't even want to talk about this, but Von essentially caught him slipping. And he got shot. R.I.P.
That's true.
That's facts.
But I'm
Von got
slipping,
the drop on him, pulled up, beat his ass 1-on-1, and somebody else. You know what I mean? It'd be like that, bro. Like, you know what I mean? It's sad. Niggas can't even fight no more. Niggas can't even be a grown man fighting. Niggas can't take a punch. You know, niggas want to grab you up and have somebody help them. You know what I'm saying? For real, bro. You big as fuck. You asking your security guard friend to help you. This is the type of world we live in. Niggas don't, you know what I mean? Like, niggas don't want to, you know what I mean? Even just to be a man. Like, sometimes you got to lose. Sometimes you got to win, bro. But you got to stand up for what you believe in. You feel me? Some of these people, bro, it's different, bro. They'll shoot before they even think about it. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
Still, if I caught him slipping, and he was slipping and he ain't had nobody with him, you get what I'm saying?
He be having the wildest.
I tell you,
like there's no way.
We seen on camera that it happened.
Why that will never happen?
Because on camera it almost happened. It didn't work. Yeah,
because he's on.
Bro,
he's on. He's not gonna be by himself. He's on.
Bring
it full circle to our conversation. The nigga is on.
He's not going out nowhere.
He's not going out nowhere by himself. Whether that happened or not, he's on. He's not going out by himself.
Now, I think some
even
people
when
that's
that
gonna go out by
happened,
themselves though.
Yeah, some.
Yeah,
it depends on who,
not.
but not
he
Quando
won't
Rondo.
because of the type of attention that he has.
Now,
and the image that he would like to portray.
The image that he portrays, and that's why I keep telling you too. It does have to do with your image too. You feel me? A lame-o bum off the street could do a song with Lil Baby, but if he's not an actual gangster where it makes sense and it backs the shit up, like 42 Doug, it doesn't mean that it's gonna work. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't mean it's gonna work.
So, yeah, we can't get into your hypotheticals no more. They be too far.
Yo, this hypothetically be
they
crazy.
be like, miss. Like, nigga, that's never gonna happen. We can't even answer this question, bro. If I caught him slipping just at the right time and I been left out the bathroom, and for some reason his security needs some Starbucks.
Mouth, man.
So, like,
Quando could catch you slipping. You better watch your mouth, boy. Quando ain't feeling that shit, bro.
All right, good. I got back to my notes.
Yeah,
y'all been seeing this Charleston White dude everywhere. Nope. Charleston White, y'all gotta look him up. He been doing basically a press run. He's the new influencer. Speaking against all the fuck shit, basically, like, niggas been doing.
Influencers, bro. Or talking about what? Like,
just like, in general, like, the young mindset, the young black mindset. He was, I guess I will get into a story. He was locked up for, I don't know how many years. He killed somebody. You know what I'm saying? When he got into one of the most, the Texas, their judicial system, basically, and you know, he basically beat the system and got out and living a good life now. But he talks against all the crazy shit that niggas do now. You know what I'm saying? Because he's got to get certified to even talk about that shit. You feel me? Like, he'll speak against.
So he gonna talk shit about 6ix9ine.
6ix9ine, King Von, and everything. He's been on like all the major platforms. I just wanted to know if y'all caught his press run, because
you said he's a white boy.
No, his name is Charleston White.
Charleston
I was about to say, I thought you said it was a white boy.
Yo, facts. I thought I was tripping.
I
ain't never heard of him.
Okay.
But you know what I mean? I don't know. I do feel like, you see, we have a wrong perception of what influencers are. You know what I'm saying? And
I mean, I would say he's an influencer in the sense of, in the hip hop.
I wasn't saying about him. I was just saying,
okay.
period, like the world, like we have a wrong perception. So even like sometimes people like that, they might be speaking some real shit, and people are looking at him like, oh no,
like he hating.
Yeah, or
because he not giving it to you like, oh,
I
don't think they should be. He's like, yo, he's stupid nigga mentality. You can tell he ain't got a father. Boom boom back. You know what I'm saying? Like he want his daddy because he did this. You feel me? Like he on that way.
He talking thorough.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
That'd be crazy.
It's just, he's an interesting guy. He funny as hell. Him. So I just wanted to know if y'all caught that.
I'm gonna look into it. Charleston White.
This kind of goes into what.
Wait, stop before you move ahead. I do want to ask you, since you have seen it, like what's your opinion on it? Like outside of him being funny, like do you stand behind what he's saying
some of the stuff I ain't watch everything. I don't know everything about him. You know what I'm saying? But
is it somebody that we need more people like him that's gonna call out
for sure?
Okay, well, respect to Charleston White. I just want to give him his respect. I want to clarify that. You know,
personally, as an artist, I feel like a lot of the artists maybe consume to what's popping and what has attention, and chose not to say a lot of shit when shit was getting weird with hip hop and all of that shit, because they want to do what's popping instead of, like, you know what I mean, standing up like, yo, yeah,
that shit was lame.
Y'all
doing
like,
lean is lame.
Yeah, you know or this type of shit is lame. I'm still going to do this.
That's the reason why Russ got on and why everybody hates him, so to speak. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like he speaks against. He actively speaks against what he doesn't like, and the people that like that shit don't like him. But it also raises his awareness. You know what I'm saying?
I think that people don't like Russ not because of only how he speaks, but because you can't stop him. You understand?
Oh yeah, for sure.
That's what it is, and that's what I'm trying to tell you. Even when you do something like I keep going back to shit like that. When you do a feature with somebody else, I'm not gonna say Drake or whatever. You allow your career to be based on what they do, even almost, and sometimes even getting a record label, because Rush chose the opposite way. You feel me? Now, sometimes if you didn't know how to do that for yourself, or you didn't have that self, whether it's coming out with the songs, the marketing plans for the songs, the music video, the budget for the, all these little stuff that sometimes, even the studio time shit we may think is cover art ideas and all this shit is nothing. You feel me? But all that shit means something. Then you have motherfuckers put thousands of dollars up for it because it's Drake or because of the project. You feel me? But you can't do that for yourself now. Not only that you can't do it for yourself, like, yo, I can't make a cover art, because you can make a cover art. But your cover art when you was fucking with Drake was a Mona Lisa. You feel me? Can you reproduce that now when you can't get the Drake? You feel me? And those fans that liked you because you was putting out the Mona Lisas, do they still like you now when you're putting out just a picture of you or when you was a kid? You get what I'm trying to say? And that's where it comes from, whether the people really, the fan base really sticks with you or not. Too. That's what holds your career. You know what I mean? With anything, you know what I mean? So
let me ask you this. We always channel back to it. You feel
I gotta get you out the corner.
You are very passionate about it.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, you're very, very passionate about it. You're bringing it up.
He an underground forever nigga. You
which route would you...
Hell nah, bro. Hell nah.
Which lane would you take? Which path, if you had to choose one, would you do the marketing yourself and do the likability and the personable thing, or would you pay for the feature?
Oh, me personally, I'd rather grind it myself, so that way nobody can take it from me. I know
that's
clearly.
That's why you're getting so technical about it.
That's
the lane.
I'd rather, but I can still assess and say what works for people. Like, I like the way Russ did it. I'm not gonna say Russ's way was the best way, because he did put out a lot of music within a lot of time.
Put out a song every week.
Yeah, exactly. So he did also some things that some people would say is lame too, when you putting out too much, like, you know what I'm saying, like, you milking the game or whatever they try to say, like, you know what I'm saying. But that worked for him, and his music became his marketing. You understand? And that's why I say, no matter what, your marketing is still a plan and stuff.
I actually see Russ more so as the way he did it as better his marketing than his actual music. Like, the way he actually decided, I'm gonna put out a song every week.
But that's what I mean, because it becomes your. But what I say becomes marketing now, because now it's what makes the fans stick to you. Like putting out different types of music and you're gaining now different type of fans, different type of people. You're putting yourself in front of people's faces because you're putting it out. Yeah. And because you're putting it out. That's the biggest thing too, because we could be nice all day, but if we don't put it out, you don't change the universe.
Well, it's a business behind that, because the nigga owns his publishing and shit.
And that's what I'm saying. He was able to put out all that shit and produced a lot of this shit all himself. You get what I'm trying to say? So all the money came back to him. But when it was not working, it was not working. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't until he built a fan base, nigga, when it start working. Everybody gonna think it's crazy until it start working, bro.
That's a fact.
That's like saying a new artist should wear all the designer, all that, when he shoots his video, because that's what everybody's wearing and that's what everybody rocking and that's what everybody doing, and he's gonna get on way faster if he puts a Versace shirt. You get what I'm trying to say? That's the same thing you're saying, opposed to somebody that might find their own selves in their artistry.
Well, all new artists need to be wearing wealth and all that.
Facts though. Look, you see? So I got the next question, bro. Where do you get your news from?
Music, hip hop.
News
period.
Is that all?
I'm asking you, what kind of news? What kind of news
in
are
general?
You talking
like
about?
how are you tapped into the culture?
So that's what I'm saying. Are you talking about hip hop culture, or are you talking about news period, like worldly news, or
whatever news you into?
I guess of course, the internet is bigger base.
Than what platform specifically?
You said internet. When we talk about internet, we probably talk about things like YouTube. Twitter, IG.
You be on Twitter?
Huh?
You be on Twitter?
Low key. I know that a lot of shit pops off there first. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I'm not saying that I'm a Twitter head person. You feel me? But when you say the internet, we talking about things like Twitter. Sure. As far as information.
It's a part of your repertoire.
Yeah, exactly. But and then I feel like the radio. I need radio sometimes.
Twitter. What percentage? You don't do Twitter. You actually been doing Twitter a lot more. Actually, I'm proud of you. You know what I'm saying?
I'm working on it. I was on Twitter back in the day.
You getting a little response? Yeah, I feel like people neglect Twitter so much, and because it was like one of the first.
Crazy.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
I don't think people neglect it because it's such a strong.
No, because it's not like preached like it used to be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's just you have other things that are more new and more popular.
I feel like people don't really know how to utilize it as other things grow. So Instagram, you take the picture, you put your little caption, you can tag your location, and that's all you gotta do. Twitter, you really gotta think.
Instagram is a lot more complicated now too, though. In respects to stories and reels and IGTV, you know what I'm saying?
And algorithm.
My thing is, the person who knows what they're doing businessly with them, that's a different. The person who's just doing, business, whatever. The person who's doing it socially is just a social thing to them. You feel me? But at the end of the day, they're two different platforms. One is way more easily to express yourself with words than the other one, which is pictures. You feel me? That what makes the clear difference. But because pictures pops out and it's gonna be always more popping, more eye-catching, more talked about than something that's just a text. You know what I mean? So it's not that it takes away from.
But you can do all of that, though.
But what I'm trying to tell you, it doesn't. It's not the same. It's not the same as in when you come on your profile and your pictures is what presents you. You know what I'm saying? So it's a different platform, a different type of thing. You know what I mean? But the people who know what they doing businessly, it don't change for them. You know I ain't gonna say it right. They ain't gonna change for them because they say some shit or drop they shit on Twitter first because they know people are gonna talk about it and then retweet it and then put it on Instagram. You know what I mean? Whatever.
So why do you ask, my nigga? Why do you ask where do we get our news from?
Where you get your news from? I was just curious. Joe Budden.
That's my man.
That's why I said the radio, YouTube.
Budden.
That's YouTube to me. Yeah, the podcasting niggas. You know what I'm saying? That's YouTube.
Joe Budden and Jim Jones. You know what I'm saying? Get the news and the weather.
Wow.
Yo, I ain't gonna hold you. I miss Everyday Struggle. That shit was lit. When
they don't have Everyday Struggle no more?
I don't know. When I say Everyday Struggle,
like Wayno.
I think they still have Everyday Struggle. When I say Everyday Struggle, I'm talking about like the first joint with Joe and Academics. Like that's the struggle. Yes,
I do feel like it's more of a struggle with Joe Budden there. Yes, but Wayno's a good host. You know what I'm saying?
I just think the dynamic between Joe and academics, like age wise, culture wise, like where they come from, and like Joe been an artist a little bit, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think that dynamic was just it was just so perfect for them together. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, but besides that, I do like Wayno. I don't like the other people, but I did like Wayno.
The other people? It's only one other person?
Nah, they had somebody else before Wayno. They had somebody Star. They tried Star. They tried some shit. You feel me? Star was cool. Like, as Star is cool, but that don't mean he's cool doing everyday struggle with academics. Like, you feel me? But Joe Budden, he gonna push the buttons. He gonna
state of the culture. That's my shit.
True. I haven't tuned in a lot lately, but I
haven't lately, but that was my shit.
I ain't gonna hold you. Lately, I have not been in tune with a lot of the podcasts, but I've been checking out a lot of interviews and stuff lately. So I'm on that way. I'm on my documentary reading wave right now.
That's what's up.
Yeah,
that's a good
true
space.
Stories and shit, like inspirational stories and shit. I'm on that bag right now.
Mm-hmm.
So I just read the 50 Cent book, Hustle Harder, Hustle Smarter, something like that. Yeah, that shit was real good, motivating. Yeah, exactly. And I actually went back and started the other one, the 50 Law.
You know what, man? I'm gonna read a book. I'm gonna finish a book in the next 2-3 days. Just
yo,
you said that.
I ain't gonna hold you.
Like I said,
I'm not. Yo, I'm a director, so I'm more of a visual person. You feel me? I'll start reading a couple words and I go to sleep.
Balance.
I try to do it, but I had to, I had to start doing the audiobooks. I do the audiobooks.
I can't do those. I had to thank this.
You can't do those?
Fuck no.
When you're doing something other shit and you just listening to it?
No, hell no.
You don't retain information.
Yeah, it doesn't resonate.
But y'all do it with Joe Budden and all that shit? Same shit. Oh, lie.
It's not.
So you actually watch them niggas' face?
As much intricate information when you listen to Joe Budden than when you're consuming.
It's not.
You're still getting information. You're still looking for
it. But you don't
information.
retain it to the same. It's levels to.
I guess for everybody's different. So for some people,
I can't listen to that.
Some people when they go to work,
I be like looking at it, I'm thinking about it. So how am I listening to it and retaining that? When I'm looking at that and thinking about that, it's like, nah, it's too much going on. I need to sit my ass down, open this book, and read it. If
you was crazy putting you on the books, basically.
Everybody's in it.
I gotta thank this nigga, bro, because that was like, I fucking hated reading, which is crazy because when I was in college, my professors were trying to tell me to be an English major, journalism, and all that type of shit. And I'm like, that's a lot of reading. Like, I can write my ass off.
Me too.
I don't want to read this book, bro. Like, if I read the first couple pages and I think the first couple pages in the back of the book, I can write my paper.
You know how I gotta be very into it, like very into it.
I knew I was retarded when I take a class and read the book after I'm
Wait,
if I had a class, I went to art school, so say if I had a directing the narrative class, I would do I'm just in the class paying attention to what a motherfucker say versus reading a book. So everything that you taught me, I know. But I'm not gonna read the book until literally the last week of class. Just so I can double back on what you said. Because you went over lessons plans based off the book. But I'm not reading the book until after the last week of class. So I'm doubling back and I'm hitting I'm realizing all the key points of what you was talking about while retaining information.
Does that really make you retarded, or is that like special?
But some people would read and know what he's talking about already and be like, oh, okay, you know what I'm saying? But I'd rather just pay attention to what you're saying first.
Right.
And then not read the book. Because, they say, well, we want you to read pages 4 through... I'm not reading that.
I'm not reading
Maybe because we're going to go over that in class.
You know what I'm saying? I read
You told me that because we talking about it in class. So that's when you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I think maybe because I even read things that I'm going to do or try in the field, like some way or somehow. So it may not be right now where it matters because I might be cooking or cleaning or some shit, you know what I mean? But when I'm thinking about that shit later, like, yo, you feel me? Oh, yeah, I remember this nigga said that shit.
People retain information differently.
Yeah, differently.
I can't listen to no book, bro. Nah, I can't even read a book on my phone.
But you know what I do say? It depends on the reader.
You gotta have Morgan Freeman voice.
Yeah, or some shit like that. Because I do like the 50 Cent book.
The reader.
He's reading it to you. Today. It sounds like you in the room talking to 50. Like, you know what I mean? Like, sometimes you turn around and look at your radio like, oh, shit.
Like,
you feel me? You feel me? It sounds real. It's different. you know what I mean, the reader gotta be, I guess, the way they put it gotta be.
I read Rick Ross' book and I felt the same way.
Rick Ross has a book?
The Hurricane. I read his book and you can kind of get that vibe of Ross being.
Yeah, he'll fuck with Ross.
I don't like Rick Ross like that. His book was good though. His book was good. But,
this is fucked up, bro.
Oh man, Kanye worth 6.6
billion.
That's crazy.
Damn.
That's crazy.
That's tight.
Clap it up for Kanye, man.
That's tight.
That's crazy. Hey, man, Kanye's a real nigga sometimes.
Except for sometimes. They still gonna like say this nigga crazy and all this other nonsense, but
niggas who are you know, artistic and stuff. We are crazy, nigga. There's something wrong with us. We haven't got a lot of help on all our issues and and it comes out in our art and all the same shit people want us to produce is the same shit that got niggas crazy.
True. 100% agree.
You know what I'm saying? So people are asking you to be crazy when they're asking you to make another college dropout album, because that's my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like the first shit. You know what I mean? But there was a couple ones that I liked, but I don't know. I went up and down with Kanye sometimes, but I do like him as an artist, like, though, you feel me? Like, and as a person sometimes, you know. He's a little erratic sometimes. You don't know where he gonna go with it, but when you get in the true him, you could tell, and you're like, oh nah, that's the fucking Kanye I fuck with. Like,
I just ain't like how gimmicky the Trump shit.
Yeah, a lot of gimmicky shit.
But we say that, but Wayne got out of jail. Kodak got out of jail.
I don't like that either.
I don't like none of that.
I don't like none of that shit. I don't like Lil Pump pulling up at the Trump rally.
I feel you, but
I'm none of that shit. I don't respect that.
Let's say Kanye or Lil Pump did help get them men out of jail. Fuck what everybody else think.
I'm just saying. I don't mean I like it.
You know what I'm saying?
That's cool. Like it, I'm just saying it came off real gimmicky. Yeah. You got this grown ass man
and it's
talking about I feel like a superhero when I put this hat on and giving him a hug. It's like, nigga, you sound like, you know what I'm saying, like,
and it's something that's hurting our community.
It's some big radio.
Like, I don't know, bro. It's little. No, man. It is.
You can say that you fuck with Trump and, you know what I'm saying, or however you want to word it, but the whole, oh my god, fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, that stupid ass shit, bro. That shit I ain't like that shit, bro. That shit was real.
That's like
slavery looking.
This is the same thing, and it's almost like I hate that we keep coming down to this. But like, let's say if you in the industry, right? They will put people together because of what they think is gonna work, and which is what comes out gimmicky. Yeah. So they must be like, oh, if Megan Thee Stallion and Cardi B make a song about popping pussy and all that shit, it's gonna fucking be the one. And that song is the fucking one right now. Because we look at them both as two, but they might have never met each other, never had a vibe, never, you know what I'm saying? And is that real? Is that real? That's what I want to know as a question too, because there's people who do that too. When you're like, okay, we're just gonna put this together and, you know what I mean? See if it works. But I don't know, maybe me as an artist, maybe I'm different. Like, you feel me? Like, I gotta have a vibe with somebody as a person, or even maybe just musically or something to be like comfortable. Like, oh yeah, we going, you know what I mean? Like, get in the studio, work long hours, probably eat, you know what I mean? Chill.
I can't say that it's not real simply because even if they never met, right? They was on the same type shit as far as
vibe.
Yeah,
like what they talk about.
So somebody could come to Cardi or come to Meg and be like, you know, I think it'd be a good idea if you did this and the third, have it all drawn out, because they got people to do that for them. What I'm saying. And then they can be like, oh no, I fuck with that. That is a vibe. You don't have to meet that person, but you know their music and vice versa. And this is what your team put together for you. Yeah. So all it takes is for y'all to get into the room and be like, hey, my team showed me that you did da 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 da. Y'all get to kicking the shit.
But that's how the song is formed. That's how we get situations like when Cardi was on the song with Nicki. And then, you know what I mean? And then now they're trashing each other in the public and all of that. And now how does it really make the women look and all that we want to stand up for and say? So that's what I'm saying. Like, if we really want to back real, we got to respect real too. You feel me? Yeah, but it's still fake. At the end of the day, they put it together in his face. So then when it comes out it might boost all the numbers and all that shit, but then it's because it's built fake, it can crumbly fake. You feel me? And that's the same way with how you get your marketing, how you get your studio, you know what I mean? Anything you do for your career. If you might have cheated to get it, you have that chance it's gonna come back and you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Opposed to things can be super more real. If those artists like Meek who really be in people's hoods and you know what I'm saying, they end up having real situations with artists and shit like that. Like you could put an artist like Roddy Ricch on and shit like that. Not even where he's from. You know what I'm saying? But he has an ear to the streets and he pull up. Yo, what's up? Yo, young. You know what I mean? It's different. I don't know. It's different.
I can dig it. Well, it's been fun fucking with y'all today, man. You know what I'm saying? We got a longer pod than usual.
You know what I'm saying? Your 2-hour pod.
We argued about one thing for 45 minutes, but that's what we're here for.
Get your list right.
You know what I'm saying? Do your Googles, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta get chippy sometimes, you know?
Hell yeah. Y'all gotta make sure y'all definitely subscribe to that Patreon, though. You know what I'm saying? Because we need some money for this show. You know what I'm saying?
You need your money.
You know,
bruh.
Someone help us. We need your money.
That's how it sounds like, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. I hate that.
Yo.
Nah, see,
but it's not about that.
It's entrepreneurs. That's what we gotta do. We
build
a fan base to help build this shit. You know what I'm saying?
We working.
You know what I'm saying? Sure, no question.
At the end of the day, we working. But we could still say it sound like it still sound like.
How about that?
We need a follower. We need
subscribe now. Like, come on, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't never respected that part of the joint too, but it's part of the game too. Like
you gotta remember. Hey, you know how many times I didn't subscribe to somebody say, "Well, since y'all watching this video, make sure y'all like, subscribe." I'm like, you know what?
Yo, keep it real. We supposed to be done. How you feel about you see? Cause y'all funny too. Y'all be respecting, or y'all say y'all respect upcoming artists and shit. But when that upcoming artist was in your DM trying to make you listen to his song and shit. You wasn't listening to it. You was saying, fuck that nigga. You was all right. You see your funny thing.
Certain artists that I will listen to.
But what is it that gonna make you? Cause I know you might get a lot of DM. Back in the day, MySpace, all of that. You know what I'm saying? We was getting mad different.
If I know you, I listen, bro.
If you know you,
if I know you, I listen.
You see? If you just a random,
like what I'm saying, like
I just run into you and you was on some shit like yo, you know, oh fuck me. You know how many people that's actually on
so
that
you
I
talking about a real, you talking about a real moment, like you know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's why I'm saying that. Now a lot of people won't be able to have that real moment. So that could be you as an artist. You're just sharing your music to people, and you know what I mean. And
hey, sometimes
you feel me? You ain't have a chance to pull up to this
then you do a feature with a motherfucker I like. I'ma listen.
Or do a
I want to thank y'all for tuning in.
Or do a song that you like and put it in front of your face.
I ain't mad at that either.
You can do this, get the same results. You just didn't have to give it. That's all it is.
Featuring and that name in capital letters. Good niggas gonna tune into that.
Bro, that's the same way if you're.
I want to thank y'all for tuning in.
Man, we can
talk about it off camera.
It's your boy Mariko.
I'm real. Crane Rue, let's get it. Yeah.
Not done.